someone else, getting to give the person, not talk, like giving the person your attention and all.
Okay, so once you give somebody else attention,
yes,
and talking to them, engaging them
more than you should.
Is it the time you give to a person that means you're flirting with them, or it is what you say to the person?
What you say to the person and the time
you spend.
If you get to spend time with the person more than you spend with the time invested in the person more than the time invested in your partner, that's, to me, that's.
But don't you agree that you could be giving your partner more time? You could even be spending more time with your partner, but once in this other person, and what you're telling this, even if it's once a week.
Okay.
Once in a week, the person comes, sets around 12 a.m., right? Let's say 12 a.m., and you engage the person 12 a.m. I mean, you live alone. Your partner's not there, so you are not bound by anything. Okay. At 12 a.m. and you respond to the person, you and this person chat, even if it's 15 minutes, you chat with this person 15 minutes, 12 a.m. Maybe that's the time you have. Okay. Maybe you're busy doing other things, but at 12 a.m., you realize that this person has sent you a message, you're awake, and you chat with this person at 12:15, and you're talking about, the first time I saw you, I thought you were a very pretty girl, and yada yada yada, and you engage that conversation, even if it's just 15 minutes, and you don't talk to this person again till the following week. Is that flirting?
That's flirting.
So it's not really about the amount of time you give to the person.
Okay.
It's what you say to the person, isn't
and
it?
And the time you give to the person. 12 a.m. it's not anybody you would talk to at 12 a.m.
Do you agree that I could flirt with you right now in this short space of time before you leave?
That's absolutely true.
And that would be it. And that will be flirting. So it's not really about attention. It's like I'm coming on you, eh? Chris Leo, let's talk.
Well, I believe it's not about the time. The time is not really a factor, but the content of the conversation. So if we are having a conversation which the content is more about something I should discuss with my partner, then I would term that as flirting.
Okay, so, because we are talking about faithfulness, I want to understand when somebody is being faithful and when somebody is being unfaithful. I think we all agree what faithfulness is.
Yeah.
That, you have a partner, this is your person, you do everything together. Even if it's written on paper, there's some form of agreement between you two, that we're having this. So then not engaging other people should not be told you. You understand?
Yeah.
But we also want to make sure that while that is happening, it is not miserable when you're talking to other people, because the person also needs friends. They need people in their lives. You're not going to be the only person in their life. In fact, you're not going to be the only person who likes them, man or woman.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So we need to draw that line and know when somebody has crossed the faithfulness mark into being unfaithful. Is it just the physical act that will make it unfaithful, or acts like flirting makes you unfaithful?
The physical act and the intentions behind
intentions. So could it be that somebody will flirt with somebody, Crystal, and talk to me, could it be that somebody will flirt with somebody and not necessarily intend to sleep with the person? Or
flirting is not just about having physical touches. Even oral conversation, verbal conversation can also be termed as flirting. That's what I said earlier, depending on the content, what you're actually talking about. You understand? So I can talk to you, have a lengthy conversation with you. It doesn't matter the timing or the hour or the place. But what really puts you under flirting is what you are talking about, the content of the conversation, what the conversation is about. So when you know you are in a relationship or you are married, and then you are having a conversation with someone, then you need to know that, okay, whatever you are discussing with the person should not cross a line that will make it look like you are having a conversation that you're supposed to only have with your partner. There are some conversations you are only supposed to have with your partner. So when you are having those conversations with people who are not, you are not having a thing to do with, then you have crossed the line. So let's say you are in a relationship and someone starts to compliment you. It's fine, anybody can compliment you. But when it continues and you entertain that compliment and the person goes on to develop on that compliment, then, and you are also showing interest, then you can be put in that box because you have allowed it. But when a person gives you a compliment, oh, you look very beautiful, I like it, okay, thank you very much. And when a person tries to further whatever the person is saying, then you let the person aware that, okay, I think I'm very grateful for the compliments and all, but, you know, I'm sorry, I am in a relationship.
Is that realistic? To be honest with you,
Well,
is that realistic?
It is.
Is it realistic that you're in a relationship, no matter how serious relationship it is, but you have, like, you definitely have other suitors. You have people who come into your life and not necessarily say they want you. They will not say it directly. But as a woman or as a man, you know that, oh, this person likes me.
Yeah.
From the kind of conversation they're asking you, they're texting you around 10 p.m. asking how your day was. This is something your partner asks you.
Yeah.
So, or somebody you know, your good friend or something, hey, how's your day, Charlie, what's up? You know, but someone you've not established friendship with yet, the person is trying to get to know you, sends you a message at 10 p.m. and asks you how your day was, or you're leaving for work in the morning and you're sending them a message, hey, I'm going to work, because you couldn't respond to their messages earlier.
Okay.
God, the question just left me. The question I was going to ask just left me. You know what? Let's come back a little bit and talk about. I learned something. I said something yesterday with someone that sometimes, and tell me if I'm right or not, sometimes men and women understand relationship differently. Okay. I was telling someone that you meet someone, you like the person. Okay. There seems to be a mutual connection, right? You have, you know, some vibe going on.
Yeah.
You're going for lunches. You invite the person for lunch. You say, oh, let's go. I'd like to have lunch with you. And then she comes along. Or she'll invite you to maybe dinner, and you go for dinner with the person. The person has been to your place. You've been to their place. You guys have made out, probably had intercourse, and all that. But nothing has been said. Okay. And this continues for, let's say, 4, 5 months, 6 months. Okay. But nothing has been said. Wow. Is that a relationship for a woman? Is the woman, in the woman's mind, is she in a relationship?
Okay, some women might take it to be it's a relationship, because if there's an actual intercourse, for some women with time, when they keep having sex with a particular person, they start developing an emotion
for the person.
So for some women, they might think, yes, I'm in a relationship. If he keeps coming back, within 5 months, he keeps coming back, we keep seeing each other, they might take it to be a relationship. But
will you take that as a relationship?
No.
You won't take it as a relationship?
I want the man to be verbal.
Good. And this is exactly what a woman told me yesterday, that for women, until the woman has said, I love you and I want to do this with you, she's not in a relationship. But unfortunately, and you agree with me,
that's right,
as a man, unfortunately for us, we see that as, that's my girlfriend, right?
Oh.
Isn't that the case? So even though
when you're done, I want to say
something about it.
Yeah.
But even though, you see, there are the men who just wants to just bang, 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 and you know, you're just banging and you're aware. And when it's happening like that, the woman will even know that he's just here because he wants to. And there are the ones that you can see that he's into you. Okay. And even though he's not said, would you be my girlfriend? He almost believes that you know that you are his girlfriend. But you see, for the woman, it's different. And so for something like that, when the woman goes to do something else, or is chatting with somebody else, or is flirting with somebody else, the man will take it as cheating. Because, come on, we've been doing this for the past whatever months. Okay. I thought you were my girl, like, you know, even though we've not officially said it. But to the woman, it's not the case. Maybe she's even observing him like, is this the kind of guy I want to? Is that the case?
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you agree with me?
Yes. It has two sides.
Tell me.
We have people who have had a lot of experiences, okay, with relationships. And for such kind of people, when you are having that kind of thing to do with them, until you have openly made it clear that you are in a relationship with the person, they will see it as, oh, it's a normal thing. And we have another category of people who also take it, oh, by your actions. Okay, the way he's behaving and what we have ongoing, the person might understand that they are having a relationship. So somebody who do not have much experience with relationship, that person will take it as a relationship. But someone who has experiences with relationship will not take that as a relationship.
I think I have something to say about that.
Okay.
Okay. From what you said, a woman can spot out if a man, without saying anything, without the guy saying anything to her, she can spot out if the guy wants a relationship, or if the guy is really into her, or if the guy is just banging. She can easily spot it out. From his actions, words, she can spot it out. So let's say a guy, he hasn't said anything. He takes her on a date. They go out. They have good communication. Okay. She feels to her, I'm talking from my own perspective.
Okay, that's fine.
She will think, oh, this guy is into me, but he hasn't said anything. Compared to a guy that, whenever he calls it, what's up? Can I see you? Then can I see you? It has to be indoors. Whenever he's with you, he's all touchy, 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 and all. So that would send a message to the woman. Oh, he just.
But what if that is his love language? Because for some people, touch is their love language, and it's not. I think you'll understand that. Okay. Sometimes it's not every man who touches you that just wants to bang. For some men, just as some women, touch is their love language. Like when they touch you, when you have, when you hold hands, when you kiss, when you do all that. For them, that's how they communicate love. It's not just because they're feeling like banging. So in that case, you can't say that for every man. That's the intention. Yeah. The actions you said, I agree. Like by his actions, you will know that this guy is just here to just enjoy himself and go away.
If it's just, okay, he's touchy, that's his love language. At least other things should come in. I mean, for some that it's, touching is 100%, no other thing. Communication, you barely have proper communication.
Right.
All he wants. You could ask, oh, how was the day? Or get to.
He doesn't do any of that.
He doesn't,
just,
or he just, something like that.
Have you ever come across someone like that?
Yeah, I have.
How did you feel about it?
It was disgusting. So I had to.
Didn't you feel like, oh, this guy really likes me, that's why he's...
No. Not at all.
Okay, how difficult is it to be faithful in a relationship? How difficult is it for women? Okay, because some have said that women, it's easy for a woman to be faithful in a relationship than it is for a man. Okay. Is it true?
No, it's not true.
Women find it difficult being faithful in a relationship?
No, women don't find it difficult being faithful in a relationship. If the man is what a woman wants and he's acting right, she would be faithful. Compared to a woman can be acting right, doing everything for him, but it's like, oh, men are polygamous in nature, and he keeps, you know.
Okay. Crystal, please.
Yeah.
Am I the only one enjoying this conversation? Okay.
Well, you see, as I said, it all boils down to the experiences. You see. So, if you are with someone and you actually with the person because of certain things, maybe because of the person's wealth. For an example, it will be very difficult for you to be faithful with the person, to the person, because you meet other people who have a lot more than that person you are with. So when it happens like that, you'll be tempted to try other places because, oh, okay, here's good, but here's better. You understand? So if you are with someone and you are not with the person because you truly love the person, you really want to be with the person, you want to build with the person, you have that deeper feeling with the person, but you are with the person because of certain conditions the person is in or for certain benefits, then it is very difficult for you to be faithful to the person. You know, we have people say, oh, me, I like girls with big boobs, I like girls with big ass. You know, when you move to someone because of that desire, it's very difficult for you
to stay faithful to the person
because you meet other sizes. So what happens then? It's like a lady who moves to a store to buy a shoe and then or a dress. She sees this dress and says, oh, this dress is very nice. Okay, then she sees another one, then she sees others. Now she's confused. She doesn't know which one.
That's okay. We're human. We like variety.
Yes.
Isn't it?
It's good to have that desire of varieties, like, oh, you like this, you like that. But when you want to build with someone, it's different. It's not like when you want to buy something for a moment.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So if you are going for a lady because you like ass or you like boobs, then you meet her.
Someone who definitely has better.
You understand? You meet her and then, oh, I like the way your boob and this your ass is, so you move to her for that reason. Then maybe you step out of the building and then you see someone else who is having something bigger than hers. Now you are confused. Okay, I think I like this one instead.
But, Crystal, sorry to cut you, but there's always a reason why we are with somebody, why we like somebody, isn't it?
That's right.
There's always a reason.
Yeah.
And that reason is what keeps you with that person.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you ask people, why do you love me? And they say, I don't know. Why are you with me? I don't know. Is that Is that a good reason? If you
Well,
don't know, then anything at all could just change your mind, isn't it? Or rather, when you have a reason, anything at all can change your mind. So if your reason is you're beautiful, then what if you meet somebody else who's beautiful? Is that it?
that's a bit tricky. Okay, being with someone and you don't know what you like about the person, but you just like the person.
Them.
Well,
You don't think that we always have? You see, if you look deeper, there's a reason why you're with somebody and you love
Okay.
them. There's a reason why you're not with A and you're with B. There's a reason.
Yeah.
You may not be able to explain it in words because feelings are also involved. But then, if you look deeper, there is a reason. You've dated before, right?
yes,
Are you in a relationship now?
yes.
Okay. Can we get into it?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Do you think there's a reason why you are where you are
In the relationship.
in the relationship? Why you're with this particular person?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
If you don't mind, can you share? Maybe this person loves you so much. You've not had anybody love you that way. Like, you understand these reasons. I'm not just talking about maybe he's handsome. That is all included. I mean, if you want to add that, but like, what is the deep reason why you're with this person?
Okay. First of all, most men of this generation are more feminine than masculine. So I love my man being masculine. Yeah.
Interesting.
He should be a man. Okay. And aside from that, he treats me like a lady compared to other guys. Then communication is, he makes sure there's a proper communication. Okay. And he appreciates my love language. Okay. And the respect. Most men, okay, or should I say most men? Some of the guys have mates. At a point, the respect for a woman, I don't know how to put it. It dies off. They don't know how to show respect to a woman.
Women love respect.
Of course. Not like men do, but the way you talk to your woman, the way you act around your woman, when there are other ladies, that's respect. So
I like that.
he knows
When there are
how
other ladies.
to do that, and provision a man should be able to provide. He knows how to do that. So yeah.
This is clearly defined. I mean, you have a pen and paper and you're not writing. I don't know what you're doing. So when you say most men in this generation are feminine, they are more feminine, can you help us understand that? Because we are learning. Do you mean that they are not... No, you explain it. Let me not explain it for you.
First of all, most men these days, they want 50-50. I strongly believe in... I strongly believe in gender role.
Amen.
Okay.
We believe in 50-50.
I'm talking
I mean the
about-
men that you have met.
Yes.
Wow, okay. 50-50. Like I bring something, you bring something to the table.
Yes.
Okay.
First of all, I am the table.
Come on. It's okay. The conversation has ended. She's the table. What else should she bring to the table? The table is right in front of you. Oh my goodness. This one is a good one. You are the table, eh?
First of all, I'm the table. So you asking me what I bring to the table. Before you get a table, you should be able to say, okay, this is what I want, this is what I want. Before moving to me, you should already have at the back of your mind, this is what I want. And you liked what you saw. So what else, how do I put this? Why are you telling me, or why
50,
are you asking me, what are you bringing to the table? Or I want 50-50. A masculine man wouldn't do that.
Will not ask that. Look, okay. This is very interesting because I've met other women who have said, I don't want you to take care of me. I mean, it's not just about taking care of the woman too.
Yeah.
But a man wants to be a man. At least, like our generation, the generation you're talking about, I don't know which one you belong to, but our generation grew up knowing that, it's not about 50-50. It is about helping each other. It's a partnership.
Yes.
But a man must be a man, and that's what this generation, this Me Too movement 50, not men. Men have always wanted to be men. Of course, sometimes they get toxic and they become like much over you and want to do all that. But it's very weird hearing you say that. Honestly, I look at you and I think that there should be that kind of woman who's like, I'm independent, I am this, I am that. You may be, but I would still think that you'd want to bring something to the table rather than have the man be the man. So that's very interesting. If you are going to a relationship, we are opening the phone lines now. Since you're not in a relationship, we've opened the. Okay, let's talk to Felix. Felix, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Godwin. Good morning.
Again, thank you for calling us. Is it hard to be faithful in a relationship?
It's very, very hard, but I don't know, it depends on the kind of person. But I personally, I've not been in a like serious relationship. Like, I don't know. It's not based on my lifestyle. Like, you know, I've dated somebody before that the person will be like, let's be friends, let's be together every time, every time. No, the person was not bothered about my money stuff. For me, I don't like that part of let's be together every time. Let's be this, that, let's be that, let's be. Even there was one time when I was in secondary school, the girl, she would be in my school, she would be calling me when my phone is at home. Like, I should come to her, I should come to her, I should come to her, like. So I was just like, then all of a sudden, I just.
Felix, so were you faithful to her? Felix? Felix has run away. Felix, are you there? All right, Felix,
Yes, yes,
you're here?
yes.
Were you faithful to her?
If I don't know, I was good, I was nice.
No, Felix, were you faithful to her? Were you faithful to her?
Faithful in the sense of.
Did you ever cheat? Did you ever cheat on her? Did you engage other people?
No.
You didn't engage other people.
No, I didn't.
You were committed to the relationship.
She was the one that wanted to try to do that stuff. Yes.
She's the one who tried to do that.
Yeah.
The one who was calling you while you were in school and telling you to come when your phone is at home.
Yeah, I think the thing was like I think another person was, a friend of mine was asking her out, but she didn't tell me anything. Then the guy texted me like he wanted me to break up with her.
A friend of yours was texting her and wanted to be with her, and she
Not
didn't.
even like a close friend, it's just like a schoolmate.
Schoolmate.
Like
Okay.
the same class. Yeah.
And the guy texted you to tell you to break up with her.
That she's already dating another person.
That's what the guy told you.
Yes.
One man to another.
So the guy, so the mistake was that she didn't tell me anything like that. When I found out.
Oh, you found out.
Yes.
Okay, we understand. Thank you, Felix, for your time. Okay.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Very interesting. Okay, so this one says MX24 TV today. Your panelist. Okay. Okay. All right. Can read this out. Hello, good morning. I'm Bill in Savannah region. Really enjoying your show. Faithfulness is needed in every relationship, especially ladies, but most ladies aren't faithful this day. Most ladies aren't faithful this day. Well, she said that if the man is all they want, they won't be unfaithful.
If you're satisfied, you won't be unfaithful.
If you're satisfied.
Yes.
Can a man ever satisfy a woman?
Yes.
Can a man meet a woman's needs? Like
80%.
80%.
It's fine.
These needs, which one is topmost?
I think she mentioned them.
It
Oh no,
varies.
for her, why she's with her partner, but
Okay.
It
generally,
varies.
like where do women
In
place,
general, okay.
like where do women place the needs? So communication is very important, isn't
Communication,
it? For a woman,
provision
is there.
yeah.
Provision, communication,
Sexual satisfaction.
sexual satisfaction. Among these three, where do you place sexual satisfaction? Bottom or on top?
No, not on top. That's a second.
Second. So communication or provision. Which one is first?
Communication.
So communication, sexual satisfaction,
Provision.
provision. Okay. Maxwell and Suakope, good morning. Maxwell. Eugene, good morning.
Good morning.
Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Agbozoma.
Agbozome. Talk to me, please.
Yeah. I think it's difficult for men, but it's not difficult for ladies.
To stay faithful in a relationship.
Yes.
Why is
You
it so?
see,
Why is it so for us?
Men don't have to love someone in order to have sex.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
When it comes to ladies, they deal with love
Connection.
first.
Connection.
Yes. So if the love is not there, it will be very difficult for a lady to just give herself out for you just like that.
Okay.
And when it comes to we the men, it is very, very difficult. Even if we try to be faithful, we hide and do it. We hide before we do it simply because we want to respect the woman.
Understood. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something before you go. Okay. So we have said that being unfaithful is not just going to sleep with another person. It includes other things. It means that you're not committed to the relationship. Anything that suggests that you're not committed to the relationship. So we're even talking about engaging other people, maybe even through chats. You don't even have to go and kiss somebody if you didn't sleep with them. What about if you're giving another person attention, luring them in, but you know that because you don't love them, you love somebody else, you're unable to sleep with them, but then you're engaging them, you're telling them about your life, you're sharing your stories with them, they are complimenting your lips and you're happy, they're doing all that. Would you describe that as unfaithfulness?
No, I don't think so.
That is not unfaithfulness. So that's the person getting attention from somewhere else, right?
Yes, to me.
Okay. And you don't think that attention, if fueled continuously, could lead to your person losing whatever it is that they have for you and getting attached to this person?
Pardon me, I did not hear that right.
Don't you think that if that act, that's getting attention from somewhere else, continues for some time, it could develop into something else? It could develop into...
that is where the respect comes in. When you respect your partner enough, I don't think you will do it for him or her. Let me say, I'm talking about from men angle.
Okay.
You wouldn't want your woman to see that.
Okay.
Because you respect her so much. You know that if I do this, if I do that, I will hurt her. So you hide and do it. They say men are polygamous in nature. That is why I'm saying this. So if it is difficult for you to stay faithful to your woman, then you have to hide and then do it.
Okay.
Once in a while.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Men are not polygamous by nature. We refuse it in Jesus' name. Someone says, "Hi, good morning. I'm Wilson from Oti region. I was faithful with my girlfriend, or I was faithful to my girlfriend for several years until I caught her trying to settle a relationship dispute with a friend of mine." Do you get it? Do you get it? No. So he was faithful. Wilson, I guess that's a guy. Was faithful to his girlfriend for many years until one day he saw his girlfriend and his friend trying to settle a relationship dispute. Between them. Yes. So they have something. So he said, "Why are you guys fighting?" And you realize that the fight was about them. Like, what's going on here? This discovery can...
I'd like to say something to the last caller.
Okay. Let me pick this quick call and then. Hi, good morning. Hello? Hi, Stephen. Stephen? Stephen? All right, let's talk to Samuel. Samuel, good morning.
Good morning.
Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling you from Kumasi.
Kumasi. Samuel, please go ahead and briefly, if you can.
Oh, okay. I'm calling you from Kumasi.
Yes, please, go ahead, briefly.
Okay. So the thing was, is it hard to be faithful or something? It's not hard to be faithful. It's not hard.
It's not hard, right? It's not hard, right? Stop listening to yourself and talk to me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it's not hard to be faithful, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you decided to, yeah, I can hear you.
Stephen, you're listening to the TV. You should mute the TV and talk to me on phone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when you decided to be with someone, all other things doesn't matter.
Okay.
But then some girls have some sense, even if they tell you that they don't want this, they don't want that, you have to do it for them. Yes, and that's my experience, like the part I've been through. But with guys, we can be with someone we love, and yes, so we can cheat with some other people, not because we love them, but because of something they might give to us. But then a girl wouldn't do that. And in a relationship, some of these guys, when the girls do that, it's great us, and that's my difference.
Okay, thank you very much, Stephen. Thank you. Last caller, perhaps, because of time. Felix and Sunyani, good morning.
Good morning.
Talk to me, please.
I think if you meet the requirement like you need in a relationship, I think it will be hard for you to do.
If you meet the requirements in a relationship?
Yeah, yeah. Let's say the requirements like you are setting from a partner. If you are getting it,
okay,
then I think it will be hard for you to
cheat in a relationship.
Being faithful wouldn't be hard. It will be easy. Yeah.
Okay, but are you able to, is it possible for a person to meet the necessary requirement in a relationship at a particular time, or is it something that can be developed? So for instance, you're in a relationship, like she said, communication, sexual satisfaction, provision, maybe respect, and the other things, and for some reason you're able to meet sexual satisfaction and provision, but you're not able to meet communication. Okay, you've met some level of requirements in the relationship, but you're going to build a communication. Should the person cheat on you, or should the person be unfaithful because you haven't met their requirement?
No, I don't think it will be necessary. I think with time you can develop. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I think with time you can achieve it.
Okay.
Maybe you won't get to achieve most of your requirements. I think with time, yeah, you can achieve it.
So it's interesting what you guys say when you say that a woman will be, okay, another day. All right, thank you very much. This one says, hi, good morning, MS24 TV. I say it's very hard to be faithful in a relationship as a guy, but that does not mean you can't be faithful in a relationship. True, but 100% easy for a woman to be faithful. Charlie, men will always be men. This is Kelly from Wahoy. This saying, men will always be men, eh? You wanted to say something to the first caller?
Okay, yes. He said it's difficult for men to be faithful in a relationship. Like if you want to do anything, you can hide and do it. First of all, being faithful in your relationship, there is an intention. Okay, if you're committed to something, you have a goal, you have a focus. Okay, so if you have self-respect, disciplined, and your principle, I'm sure you would cheat.
Okay, Christine.
Yeah.
Perhaps my final question because of time. Look, don't you think that faithfulness in a relationship, first of all, in a relationship before marriage, okay, faithfulness in a relationship is dependent on the direction of the relationship. That when a man knows that the end game for me in this relationship is to spend the rest of my life with this person, faithfulness will automatically come to you because you love this person and you know where you're going with this thing, so then you will stay committed. But when you don't have the clear direction, like someone said, Felix said, it wasn't really a serious relationship. So it means that you're in a relationship, but you don't know exactly where it's going, whether this woman wants to be with you or whether this man wants to be with you. So therefore, you're likely to just fall by the road or get easily attracted to any other person that comes your way. Would you agree?
Yeah. You know, you need to be, as she said, you need to be self-disciplined. If you are not disciplined, it doesn't matter what your lady will offer you, you're going to mess up. Because there will be a lot of offers, as I said. You meet a lot of ladies with other, features that might excite you. But if you are not disciplined, you don't have self-control, you keep messing up. It doesn't matter what your lady will offer you. When someone moves to you and the person really wants to be with you, they know it. And if they are moving to you because they just want to have fun or they just want to enjoy themselves, they know it. So as I said, I made a post recently that men are not difficult to deal with. If they want you, they're going to avail themselves. They'll be soft for you. So if you are struggling with a man or you are struggling with a woman to be with, that means the person is not really into you. And when the lady doesn't like you, she knows it. And if she knows, okay, she's just using you for maybe her benefits or for her pleasures, she knows it. You understand? So sometimes we say, oh, it's difficult. It's not easy. People know what they are doing, okay? We have incidents where someone is married for 24 years and the woman knows that the kids the man is having is not the man's child. She knows it, but she's quiet. But the man doesn't know. The man thought the kids are his. Understand? And they've lived for so many years. Some have traveled outside them. So people know what they are doing. So when they say, oh, it's very difficult to be in a relationship, I think that's a joke. Because if you know that this is the person you want, this is the person you want to spend the rest of your life, you know it. And you're going to make conscious efforts towards that person. You do your best to avoid any temptations that will come your way. If you meet a lady, a person is trying to, tempt you, and you tell the person straight up that, oh, I'm in a relationship, I'm sorry, I can't do this. You see, because you want to protect what you have. You love what you have. You are content with whoever you are with. And concerning meeting of the needs, as you said, you cannot be able to provide everything for your lady, or the lady cannot provide everything for the man. But if you know that this quality of a person is what you want, then that's what comes into the table. Team building. It's a partnership. It's a relationship. Relationship is not about one person coming to make one person better. You are helping. This hand is washing this one. Another one is washing this hand. But if relationship is just about this person providing for this person to be happy, then I think that person is being denied something. You understand? So if maybe a lady says, I'm going to accept you, I'm going to only be faithful to you because you are doing everything on the table, or you are doing everything on the list, then what's the man also getting? Are you also doing everything that he wants? So if you really want somebody, and the person is not doing everything as you 100%, and you know that this is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, you're going to help the person. You're going to, okay, you can even teach the person. I say, if you love her, you teach her. If you want her, you pray for her. If you know, okay, this person is falling short in this area, then you know this is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, you help the person. Okay, instead of you doing this way, you can do it this way so that we can be together. Okay. Then you are building the relationship. But if it's just about you doing what I want, then it's not a relationship. It's like you are in a corporate organization. You understand? So okay. Relationship is teamwork. Okay. You help each other. And then if you want to be faithful, then you should know that this is what you want. If you are clear about what you want in a woman or the type of person you want to be with, when you meet her, no one will trust you.
Okay. Let me just, you wanted to add to it briefly, if you can.
Briefly. It's actually hard to be faithful in a relationship. Yeah. So it takes discipline, respect, and commitment. Because what you see, you might get to see it somewhere else. So it takes the respect you have for your partner and the commitment you have for your partner to say no to it. Not that you won't be tempted. You'll be tempted because you'll definitely see what you like. It's just like a guy said, oh, I like big ass, big boobs, and let's say your woman is medium, and you get to see elsewhere. You're like, oh, okay. But then you remember you owe your partner respect and commitment. That's when you say no. But being hard, it's actually hard to be faithful.
Okay. Quickly, let me read these messages and we say bye-bye. So, Gordon, say these ladies, them they lie in relationships. So, me, then my woman, they way she no talk me, say she gets child with my paddy till I find out where I should have bezam. She saw and lie me, say the kiddy in Poppy traveled out of the country. But the kiddy in Poppy too be my paddy. So, women and casa, them no fit for relationships. Conversation really matters. That's interesting. Very interesting. People are going through things. It's not difficult to be faithful. Love is a decision and a commitment. And now if you're coming through. So once you're committed to your partner, you won't be unfaithful. Forget all those men are polygamous by nature sayings. People say that just as an excuse to be unfaithful. Thank you very much, Nafi. Very, very interesting. This one says, it's very hard to be faithful. My boyfriend is in the States of America, and here I am in Ghana. He gets mood swings all the time, and we barely talk. Here comes my bestie. Here comes my bestie who talks to me all the time. But thank God he lives in Accra and I live far away from Accra. I'm Sally. Shout out to my bestie, Humphrey, and speedy recovery to him. Do you see what she's saying?
Yeah.
And she adds a heart emoji. If the guy in America doesn't sit up. She says, you know what she's added? She said, you get it?
You get it.
Sally,
If you don't
I get it. I get it very much. This is your best friend. Okay. It's very easy to be faithful, but men will always be men. But then we should know this: love is sex or money, but then it all counts. A lady can give you sex just because you've been giving her money, but won't love you. But it's easy to be faithful, though. Just because you wouldn't know your partner's intentions with you, that makes it difficult. Okay. So you're saying a lot of things in one. It's confusing a bit. There's this saying: 98% of men will just sleep with any lady they meet, regardless if they know you or not. But girls don't, and that makes them different from us. Okay. I guess you're giving shout outs to girls for being exceptional. Hi, my name is Chidi. What the lady was saying is her own opinion, with men having both sides in relationships. I really love what the guy is saying. Okay, I'm not sure what exactly you're referring to. But this one says lots of messages. Faith is easy. Definitely, a lady has to bring something to the table in a relationship. It should not be about the guy alone. Relationship is companionship, two ways. All right, God's way, Kojo in Ho. Thank you very much. It's easy to be faithful in either ways, both man and woman. All we need is to respect, be committed, and be affectionate to each other. Good morning to all of you. Very interesting. No, not hard if the love is real. If the love is real, faithfulness is not hard. That's what you're saying. Good morning, MS24 TV. From Tumu in the Upper East region. Being faithful is not difficult for both genders. It is about your experience with the past. This is very interesting. It's about your experience with the past. If you have had a lot of mistrust from your past relationship, it builds mistrust in your future relationship. This is also very key. Very interesting that you say. Thank you very much for that. Hi, MS24. I'm Nab Tadi. It's easy for ladies to be faithful, but you know we men always want to do something with you before we love. But ladies are not like that. As for me, I can't because I'll be somewhere and I feel like having sex, but you are not there. I have to go to someone and talk. Okay, I get what you're going. Where you're going with this? Oh Lord, and he's laughing about it. Okay, good morning, please. My name is Michael. Being faithful in a relationship depends on the traits of the lady or the guy, because some traits reminds people of some bad experiences one had in their past relationship, especially the trait of cheating. Okay, two more. Hello, really enjoying the discussion. I think the direction of the relationship plays a vital role in being faithful. Totally. Hi, I'm Kobe. He sends it like 5 times from Cove City. How do you expect me to be faithful in a relationship while women are plenty, 3 times than men? As for me, I'll only be faithful in my marriage. Please tell the lady there that I'm crashing on her, pa. She has a man, please. Please, look somewhere else. She has a man. Thank you very much. And that's our last message for today. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Crystal, where can we locate you?
As in where I live?
Yeah, you said you're a writer, right?
Yeah.
So where can we find you? Where do you write? What do you put out there? We'd like to read some of them.
Twitter. Sorry, Twitter and Instagram. And I have WordPress too.
WordPress?
Yeah.
What's your WordPress?
ChrisLilWord@wordpress.com.
ChrisLilWord@wordpress.com. Thank you very much, Crystal. And you're a Christian influencer.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, I influence people to get to know more about the gospel.
About Christ?
Yeah.
Nice one. You're an evangelist? Sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of.
Put it that way.
Okay. Ekane, what tribe are you?
Okay, I'm a marketing officer, and I'm also a content creator.
Okay, you're a content creator?
Yeah.
What's your social media handle?
Miss Talk on TikTok.
Miss Talk. The talk as in talk.
Miss Talk _talk on TikTok.
I was asking what tribe you are. You're Nigerian.
Oh, what tribe? I'm Nigerian.
Igbo?
No. Ibibio.
I've never heard of that.
Akwa Ibom.
Akwa Ibom. So it's not Igbo Kwenu?
No.
And I'll give it to you.
It's Ibibio song.
I see. All right. Thank you so much, guys. And have a lovely day. All right, guys, that's done. Up next, we're teaching you how to make the perfect, is it Akrawi Day? Is it Akrawi Day or the perfect curry chicken with rice? Stay.
Sex is not a taboo, it's an experience. Let's teach you how to make it unforgettable. We'll share our sexual experiences and advice on how you can improve your reproductive health. Watch live demonstrations and discussions on sexual health, sexual relationships, and sexuality. Make your late nights better. Join KTG on Steamy Nights each Thursday at 10 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Steamy Nights is brought to you by Comet Properties, Beautiful Beneath, and Melcom.
Do you want to go from looking normal to looking your best? Then Dee's Palace is the right place. Our luxury barbering salon offers services include hair coloring, hair styling, beard trimming, dreadlocks, eyebrow threading, hair straightening, tattooing, piercings, and recreating all hairstyles. We are in Dakuman, opposite the Alafia stop. To book your session, call us on 020-473-9192. Dee's Palace, feel like a celebrity.
Now, beyond the festivities of this season, Christmas is also a time to give back, change, and touch lives. We at MX24